Hello fellow YouTubers, and welcome back to Pokemon Yellow Nuzlocke. On the last episode, we headed out of Viridian Forest after fighting another trainer or two, reached Pewter City, where we were able to take a nice little rest, visit the museum, and find out we can't progress any further because we need to beat the gym leader first. But the gym leader's pretty tough, so we spent a long time grinding out some levels down in Route 2. On this episode, we're going to go back to Round 2 and continue grinding out some levels because we're still weak as balls. I mean, we have Imelic level 8, Daisy's level 8, Jock is level 7, Joey's level 6, and Jolt is level 10, so he's the current high runner. But, like I stated last episode, Imelic and Daisy are going to be our two main people that we need to focus on. One, because Imelic's completely useless until we hit level 10, and Daisy is going to be one of the best damage dealers we do against this gym leader once we hit, I think, level, I want to say 11 or 13 or 12. let's say all three numbers there. Once Daisy hits one of those levels, she's going to get something that's going to really help us out. But yeah, I kind of want to get Imelic to 10 this episode. It's going to take a long time because we're getting very little experience per person. But we'll just see how it goes. I think I just got back from the... I just got back from the... Yeah. Well, why did I even look at Imelic? He hasn't used a single move. Alright, yeah, we just got back from the Pokemon Center, so everyone has all their moves. I mean, I could focus on someone else, just so I can get them up higher, but the sooner I get Imelic up to 10, the quicker this should go, I hope. The only thing that can ruin this episode is if someone dies. Which, to be honest, will ruin any episode that we have from here on out. But, especially if Imelic dies. If Imelic dies, all this training is for nothing. Which would just be a big waste of time. I mean, we've had Imelic for what? For 3 episodes now? He better start doing some damage here. I used Growl, I thought I went down to Scratch. Well, take that. Those two just canceled each other out. All right, I'm gonna move this. You know, let's do that. There. Now Scratch is number 1. I don't know what the difference is between damages between Scratch and Tackle, but I think Tackle has a 95% chance of hitting. I think Scratch might have 100%. And we got a crit hit, so it doesn't matter in the end. Okay, Imelic got 16 points. How much points does Imelic need to level up? Because I think it's way more than 16. 192. Jesus Christ. All right. So, another 13 battles just like that, and we should be very close to getting Imelic leveled up. It's a good thing that Rattata's the lowest bar that we have to set ourselves. Jesus, a level 6 Nidoran? Holy crap. All right. Yeah, I do need Daisy to get the experience, so if anyone's getting experience that's I desperately need them to get experience, it's going to go to Daisy. Come on, you can crit hit her. That didn't do as much damage as I thought it would. Finish this one off! I'm just hoping we get something good here. Oh, it failed to growl. There we go. That's the silver lining we needed. Oh, it's almost dead. Faint it now. You're in the orange. Be careful, Daisy. Getting in the orange is when you get into danger territory. I'm looking 24. Daisy gained 24. All right, well, it's more than 16, so that's a win. Although now I might need to keep Daisy out a little bit because I don't really want to use a potion when we're this close to a Pokemon Center, and I don't want to walk over to the Pokemon Center until we've done at least a little bit of progress. Oh God, a level 7 Pidgey. You know who loves Pidgeys? Jolt does. I have to remember to be quiet when Pikachu does his little cry there, because it's getting a little difficult to remember when I send Pikachu out. I mean, I do go over the entire thing. A critical hit, that's nice. I do go over the entire video in like super speed, just so I can find out the times when Pikachu does his cry. But if I'm quiet during it, it'll make it a little easier for me to be able to pick out where the cry goes. I usually just look at the bar and find out where's the giant empty spot of noise from the game. Because that's usually where Pikachu's cry is supposed to be. Alright, level 3 Rattata, anything can take care of this. How about Joey? See, this is the part, these are the kind of episodes I might have cut out. But that would be kind of sad, because like I stated before, if a Pokemon faints during one of these cutout episodes, I mean, there would be the temptation to just forget it ever happened. But that'd just make me a giant jerk, so I don't want to do that. And people might question it anyway, so I'll just keep everything in. That way there's no questions about what happened. I mean, I named it Imelic for Christ's sakes. If I would have redone this episode, he would be named correctly. Not this episode, the episode where I caught him. But there might have been a case where maybe it wasn't a Metapod. What if I caught the Pokemon I wanted? What Pokemon did I want from Viridian Forest? I mean, Viridian Forest has Pidgeys. I think it has Rattatas. I could have ran into either of them, and that just would have been a duplicate. People saying I can't activate Dupe's Claws because it's not really a rule, but I already stated I'm not going to use it, so I'm going to deal with any duplicate Pokemon I get from here on out. I mean, I usually play, for my other Nuzlocks that I ran personally, I'd usually do the Dupe's Claws just because I feel like it's alright for newcomers. That way you don't get stuck with like 7 Pidgeys at the beginning. But hey, if we get stuck with 7 Pidgeys, it might make the story a little bit more funnier. I better make sure Daisy doesn't faint here. Please faint the Pidgey, please faint the Pidgey, please faint the Pidgey. Oh no! Woohoo! You know what? I'm gonna burn a potion now. Just to be on the safe side. I know Daisy could probably attack it before it attacks me, but there's always the chance it might miss, and there's always a chance that it might crit. Because, I mean, if I was just playing normally, that wouldn't even mattered. Wow, 11? You suck more than Rattatas, PG. Alright, I know I don't want to keep on checking every single battle, but 106. Alright, we've gotten rid of half of it. It's only taken us 7 minutes. Odds of us getting you to level 10 have increased a little bit. And now they've gone down because we saw Rattata. I think there was a statement I started making a couple episodes ago, and then I immediately forgot about it because something happened. I think it was when... It must have been like episode 3. It was episode 3 when we were grinding around Viridian City, and Rattata, Joey got like to 1 health, and I panicked. And I was like in the middle of a conversation there, middle of a statement there, and I just immediately stopped it and never brought it back up. It was something like, I have different levels of fear when playing some of these games. I mean, if I remember correctly, and this has been going back since the beginning, there was the first fear I had when I was recording Mario Golf, the fear that, oh god, what am I doing? I've never done this before. I'm gonna make a little, I'm gonna talk on the internet? Oh god. And release these videos to the public? Oh god. That was a fear that slowly diminished, but then, you know, beginning of every game, it kind of comes back a little bit, just because it's a new game and you don't know what to expect. I think the biggest one that happened was Banjo-Tooie. Banjo-Tooie was a big one because that was the first blind game I did, and I didn't know what to expect from either the public or the game itself. So that was a little frightening. And then it came back to like a giant head when Kingdom Hearts came out, and everyone just latched onto that series. So then when Kingdom Hearts 2 came, and everyone latched onto that series, I was like, oh, okay. Kingdom Hearts is probably the big series of Watch Me Fail, which is going to be such a shame when we finish it eventually in like 2020. It's nice that I'm picking game series that don't have the ending made yet, because it just gives me more content to make later on in the run. I'm future-proofing myself. That's why Final Fantasy is only every Saturday, and then it releases on YouTube on Sunday, so I'll have all the videos I need for the next 30 years. Alright, Daisy, you're kind of hurt. Let's just bring out Jolt for the safety's sake. Plus, if Jolt can level up to level 11, that'd be nice. Did you hear me stop talking there? But back to the fear. There's a different fear I'm having with this game. I mean, I've played every single Pokemon game on like the main series, even the version variants. I own most of them. The only ones I don't currently own are ones I've lost. which sounds terrible. But most of the Generation 3 games, I don't know where they are, so I don't own them. I mean, I have a copy of Sapphire in my hand right now, but the battery's dead, so it doesn't really work. I do have a copy of Emerald close by, and those are 3rd generation games. I'm like, can you please level up soon? But with the Nuzlocke, it's completely different because there's permadeath. I'm afraid. Can you imagine if I had permadeath in any other game? Any other game I've played? Kingdom Hearts? I would have never finished. I think I died. When did I first die in Kingdom Hearts? I don't even remember. It must have been incredibly early on in Kingdom Hearts 1. Like, I want to say it was like in Traverse Town. I don't remember when it was in Kingdom Hearts 2. It might have been even earlier in Kingdom Hearts 2. But yeah, if I die in this, I die for real. Not really. Jock, you know what? You haven't been hurt yet. Let's get you out here so you can take some damage. So I am very nervous every single Pokemon fight. Oh, that wasn't a crit hit? It looked like it. Everything will be fine the moment I beat the game and the credits are rolling. And it'll be like, okay, I can finally relax. And then the fear will start building up as I start to go into whatever game we play after this. Doc leveled up! That's a surprise. I didn't think he was going to level up that soon. It must have been close anyway. I am like, you're 30 away. You're 30 away from level 9. You're going to be my 2nd level 9 character. After Jolt. How does that feel? You're going to be the first character other than Jolt to break level 10. It's a shame I just can't keep you out right now and finish this Nidoran off, because that would give you plenty of experience for it. Alright, Jolt. I mean, when it comes to killing a Pokemon, I don't want to see that happen, especially when it's my Pokemon. I've read a lot of Nuzlocke comics just because I get bored sometimes and I latch onto things. And for like, I think a summer, a couple years ago, I latched onto Nuzlocke comics. Because that was a moment when I was like getting really back into Pokemon, and then I stumbled across the Nuzlockes, which I had already been into before, but I just got really into it then. I must have read like 3 dozen. The deaths in those things are sad. And now I'm like, oh god, I have to deal with this. And I'm afraid. I mean, it's not going to be as... It might not be as sad as some of those deaths, just because it's me. And it's not in comic form. It's in 8-bit form that we're watching right now. I mean, the more realistic... Hey, I'm like leveled up! The best representations of what they look like are currently on the left-hand side of the screen. And you're only seeing like half of their person. And it's covered up by their name, their level, all in Fast and Furious font. It took me a while to realize, it's like, why does that font look so familiar? After I had typed it out already and I used it in the first episode. It's like, oh, that's the font from Fast and the Furious. Why is it on my computer? But hey, it looks nice and it works, so why not? Alright, I'm gonna make a... Heinrich leveled up, so after this fight, I'm gonna make a quick pit stop back over at the... Ooh, critical hit! I'm gonna make a quick pit stop back over at the Pokemon Center. I'm switching out Jock. I know this is gonna be less experience for all of us, but I don't care. I just don't want things to die. Oh, that hit hard. That hit Jolt hard. There, take that. You're super dead. 12, 12, 12. I would have been surprised if anyone leveled up from that. How much does Imlik need to level up now? I know we just leveled up, but we need to know the number. 256. All right. Which is like 10 fights. 10 plus fights should do it. We're not ending the episode off until he levels up. I just cut something out there. I might have been kind of silent there. I kind of spoiled something, so I cut it out. I want to make that clear. I just cut something out because I spoiled something. So if I'm quiet there or you hear a censor bar, it's gonna come back. I gotta watch myself. And I'm trying real hard. I do it in other games too, where I like try and make sure I don't say things before I know it. That's why the blind runs are so great, because I have no idea what to expect. But when I get to the games that I really know how to play, it's like, I don't want to spoil anything before it happens. Toma 2 sucked because I couldn't do that. And then it also sucked because I broke my wrist halfway through. And now I'm just sitting here with my leg still recuperating from the knee shattering I had on Christmas Eve. It's past St. Patrick's Day. And I'm still unable to bend my knee. Actually, that's not true. I can bend it to like maybe 25, 30 degrees, and then it gets tense and it starts to hurt a little bit, so I relax. I haven't had physical therapy for it yet. Hopefully soon. I mean, I'm just waiting for that call to find out when I'm supposed to get it, although I did miss a call today. I hope that wasn't it. Hopefully I can walk without crutches before I turn 26, because I'd like to, not revert back to when I was a toddler and not be able to walk. I think my first birthday is the only birthday I'd want where I couldn't really walk. Although I might have known how to walk by then. I don't know. The only footage I've seen from me from that time was actually my first birthday. There's a lot. There's a lot of baby footage of me. I know because I had to go through all my baby footage when I made a Christmas present for my parents a couple years ago. I converted all the VHS tapes that they had into DVDs so that they would stay around. Oh, and I also gave them a flash drive with all of them too. That was a bonus. That was a very nice bonus for having all the capture software I did for this, was that I had the ability to do that from VHS to DVD. It made it incredibly easy. Why is Jolt out? What happened? Did I switch Jolt out? I must have. I like completely blanked out. I don't remember what happened in the last minute. I went on this tangent and I forgot everything. I need to stop going off on tangents, because that's what gets my teammates killed in Final Fantasy. And that's what can get my teammates killed here. Focus on the game. Focus on the game. Ratata. But I don't want to talk completely about this game, because I'm going to start running out of things to say if it's just about this game. Most of my first couple episodes of all my series, commentary is mostly game-related, and then I start going off on small tangents. I should not be going off on small tangents 6 episodes in. At least not yet. Daisy. Daisy, because I need you to level up at least once. And you must be getting close. I hope you're getting close. You've been in so many fights this episode. You've taken so much damage this episode. Rat is still alive. There we go. Daisy, please level up. I'm like 16. Daisy! Hey, we leveled up! Nice. Alright, maybe 2 characters can hit level 10 this episode. I doubt it, since everyone's probably around 200 experience to level up. Except for Imlek, who's probably just breaking that right now. I just need to get to level 10, Imlek. Level 10 and it'll all be over. For you, at least, for the time being. We'll still need to do a little bit more training just to get some other teammates up. We'll probably focus on Daisy next episode, because Daisy will need all the help she can get. I'm trying to figure out if this is even the best spot to grind out stuff. I could go back into Viridian Forest and do it there. Or I could walk all the way back to Route 1 and grind out there, but I highly doubt that's more productive because all the Pokemon are lower leveled. And it'd just be Pidgey and Rattatas. There might be a case to go back to Route 22. Because there is still a Pokemon there we have yet to see. And that Pokemon might give us more experience. Because as far as we know, Pidgeys suck. Rattatas suck just a little bit less. And then both Nidorans are a little bit better than Pidgeys. Or a little bit better than Rattatas. But we're only averaging like maybe 20 experience per person per fight. And that's because we have to keep Imlik in first. I think 11's the lowest I've seen. And that's from both Pidgey fights. And they're both level 3. But we've seen a level 7... whatever we saw. I don't remember anymore. I think it was a Pidgey. See, this is a good fight. Level 6, too. That's at least 20 points, I hope. Let's bring out Jock. Jock, if you can level up. You already did. You already leveled up this episode. Alright, Gus is doing a decent amount of damage. I just don't want to see what happens when Nidoran finally tackles me. Seems like every single time I fight a Nidoran, they've only been doing Leer. And I haven't actually been tackled by one. And I never will. 25! Yeah, that was a tenth of what I needed. Just on that Nidoran alone. Alright. Are you past 200 yet? I expect you to be 169. So you're roughly around where you were at the beginning of this episode, except one level higher. We're hitting 22 minutes right now. This is only going to make it longer, Rattata. Come on. Rattata's going to give us like 16 or something like that. Here, Joey, why don't you meet my Rattata? Joey, go steal that kid's lunch money. Holy crap. But that's just under half. Typically whenever they hit the color change, it's supposed to be half. But for some reason in this game, it's just a little above half. Ooh, I'm almost there. I'm almost to orange. I'm surprised I didn't hit it. 16 points for Joey. All right, if I have 3 Pokemon in orange, Jock is still fine, so I can still use Jock. This song's gonna get stuck in my head. All these songs get stuck in your head. There's like, how many songs are there in the first game? We've heard Pallet Town, Viridian City / Pewter City, Route 1 / Route 2, Viridian Forest. Did Route 22 have a different song? And then all the combat fights you've had. Wild, Trainer, Sean. They've all had different musics. Who is currently out? Imlik is. Trying to think of what the next song we're going to hear is. Oh, I know. I know what the next song we're going to hear is. I think Route 22 did have a different song. Yeah, it totally did. I don't remember what it is, though. Oh, well. I could just rewatch that episode when we fought Sean and hear it there. Which makes me think that the Pokemon League building also had different music. Oh, everyone's hurt. I don't know who to bring out. All right, Jolt. You can get this 11 experience. Pidgeys suck. Not you, Jacques. You're the best. That's why we caught you. Because you wear one of those berets. That's why your name's Jacques. Hey, you leveled up, Jolt! I did not expect that! Ooh, Jolt is trying to learn Quick Attack. But Jolt can't learn more than 4 moves. Delete an older move to make room for Quick Attack. Yes, I will. Okay, so Pokemon can only learn 4 moves. So I've only seen 4 move slots. So I'm gonna have to get rid of something. Bye, Growl. Jolt forgot Growl. And Jolt learned Quick Attack. Quick Attack is an amazing move that Jolt will not be using very much right now because, well, Jolt's not fighting. And now Jolt's a level 11, so another Pokemon has to get the glory for a moment. Maybe Jacques, maybe Joey, maybe Imlick. Whenever Imlick gets the ability to start attacking. How close are you? I know I'm looking mid-fight. 131. How about Daisy? How close is Daisy to leveling up? 139. Oh, that's kind of... Isn't that the exact same number? Or was... They're both in the 130s. I could spend all day looking at everyone's experience that they need left. I'm just thankful I'm not playing this like I play Mario and Luigi. Especially the way I usually play Mario and Luigi, whereas I get super nerdy, and I like keep small tracks of how much experience everyone has. To the point where I make spreadsheets in Google Drive. Actually, I've done that before. I think I've done that before in a Pokemon game. I just like to know when I'm about to level up. And it's really hard in games that don't have experience bars. I'm not doing it in Final Fantasy because then the series would last forever, literally. With me trying to keep track of how much experience people need. Who am I with Jacques? Jacques our main threat right now. I'm probably gonna stop by the Pokemon Center here very shortly, just so I can get Daisy back up to green without using another potion, because potions are expensive, and I only have like 300 money. I know she could probably take the hits, but her defense isn't the best. The best right now. So the less hits she take, the better off we are. What is your defense? 16. All right, I take that back. Your defense might actually be one of the best in the groups. 13. Yeah, that's pretty good. Joey, 11. Of course. Jolt. Jolt's speed is off the charts right now. Imlick. All right, your defense is exactly the same as the defensive wall that has yet to attack. We'll send Daisy out this next fight, just so she can get some fighting experience. Do not be the death of Daisy. Do not be the death of Daisy. Everything in my body is telling me not to send her out. Oh God, I'm not. Even the game doesn't want me to send out Daisy. Fine. I know I said Jolt. You know, I can actually use Quick Attack. Use Quick Attack. Didn't really look quick. It didn't really do as much damage as I hoped, but Quick Attack basically just means no matter what happens this turn, even if my speed is faster than theirs, or their speed is faster than mine, I will attack first. Quick Attack is always an attack first move. So I use that in clutch situations, such as if I have like no health left, I can use a Quick Attack to finish them off before I get finished off. The only thing I need to worry about is if they're faster than me and they have Quick Attack, in which case I could be doomed. All right, I'm gonna heal Daisy because now I'm afraid for her life, and I need to keep the best gal alive throughout the entire series. Entire series or bust for Daisy. I'm gonna be so sad when she dies. The pessimist in me is overriding the optimist in me when I'm playing a Nuzlocke. It's just going to happen. It just happens a lot. Think of the worst case scenario so you can always be happy when it doesn't happen. That's what I am. I'm a pessimistic Pokemon player. Can't say I'm a pro because I don't get paid. Oh God, a level 7 Pidgey? Jesus. That's gonna be like, what, 15 experience? For such a high level Pidgey, this is probably the highest level wild Pokemon we can currently find. So little in terms of gains, in terms of rewards for beating it. Wow, that did like little to no damage to it. How much does Gust hurt? You missed with Scratch? No, that's not good. Oh, did it sand attack me the first? It did sand attack me. Oh god, that's not good. All right, Daisy, I know you just got healed. You're already back down to the orange. All right, Jolt, you're coming out. Remember that low experience? Just got lower. Oh, thank god I switched out. Sand attack might have been bad again, especially for Jolt. But that faint's Pidgey. Why didn't I send Jolt out in the first place? I just wanted to use Daisy. 18. Oh, wow. Ah, if I wouldn't have switched out Daisy for Jolt, or if I would have just thrown Jolt in at the beginning, it would have been like 27. That would have been the most I've seen. I'm like getting super close. All right, Daisy, you're still going out, just so I can get you the experience that you desperately need to hit level 10, hopefully, this episode. All right, 3 damage. That's fine. Daisy can do more than that. Oh, a tail whipped me. All right, now I gotta be a little cautious. A crit hit could kill me here. 12 from errata to level 3. At the end of this episode, I think I will know what each level of their low-level Pokemon here, how much experience they each give me. Like, I know Pidgeys give me 11 when they're level 3. Rattatas give me 12 when they're level 3. I'm just gonna bring out Joey. Joey's level 6. He hasn't leveled up since... No, he leveled up in Viridian Forest. I was about to say he hasn't leveled up since pre-Sean fight number 2. Which, by the way, Sean fight number 2, completely optional. We could have just walked right by him. We could have headed straight up to Viridian Forest, straight up to Pewter City, and completely bypassed going towards Route 22 at all. In fact, a lot of people don't know that he exists, because they just forget him. But I know it's there, and I know it'd be a challenge to fight him again. Not to mention, it does change some things that happen later on in this game, if we ever see them. That'll be very helpful. Actually, they won't be very helpful. It actually detriments us a little bit, but we'll find out what that is later. When we eventually see Sean again. As a rival, you have to kind of know that rivals are going to show up more than once, probably. He's a main character in this game. Not the main character. A main character. The antagonist, if you will. Jock leveled up again! Surprise level ups from Jock both times! Alright, I'm like, you must be getting close. You must be under 50 by now. 27! One more fight should do it. Do I have a potion? I have a potion. You know what, Daisy? You'll get some help. I thought I healed Jock there for a moment. I thought I didn't push down, and then I thought I pushed down twice, and I healed Jock. It wouldn't have worked had I used it on Imlek, just because he had full health regardless. Imlek, who I don't think has taken a single amount of damage since we caught him. Well, this will get him pretty close to leveling up. Not to leveling up, but he'll be up to 16 from his 27. Which means that almost anything but level 3 Pidgey Rattatas will be able to level him up. So we're either, after this, 1 fight away or 2 fights away. I'm surprised I did not faint it. Come on, Daisy. You're getting close to leveling up as well. You desperately need to level up because I need you to. But you might not level up this episode. I think it's only going to go to Jock, Jolt, and Imlek. Are there any other Pokemon names I can misspell as their nicknames? I don't really know what Pokemon I'm going to be able to catch. Of course it's a level 3 Pidgey, so we're having another fight after this. Just wondering what other mistakes I could make in this game. I could miss hidden items, like that hidden item I still have no idea where it is in the beginning of the Viridian Forest. I could go back and get it. It's probably just like an antidote or potion or something like that. Still, I mean, that's like a free $100, $200 item that I don't have to spend money on when I can't afford stuff at the beginning. All right, we're gonna level up from this Nidoran. Level 6. Oh, it's a shame that I can't send Daisy out because she's already hurt. Again. What am I saying? Nidorans never attack me. They always do Leer. See? I think every single Nidoran fight we've had this episode, not one used a tackle. Maybe Leer's the only attack they know. All right, I'm like, get ready to level up. I'm like hit level 10. I'm so happy. Jolt, you probably didn't level up from this fight. So, there's a mechanic we have yet to see. Evolution. If we look at the Pokedex, we can see that there are a lot of Pokemon we're currently missing. But if we start getting down to some of these other Pokemon, like for instance Caterpie, who we saw earlier, we see other Pokemon after it, and then we see Pokemon after it, and then we start seeing some family trees being made out of these. For instance, Caterpie at level 7 will evolve into Metapod, which is why some Metapods will know Tackle and String Shot, same moves that Caterpie can only learn. Metapod, upon hitting level 10, will level up into Butterfree, showing the full transformation from Caterpillar to the beautiful butterfly that Imlik was almost named after. But yeah, all other lines, like right here is a completely unexistent line that we've yet to see. Pidgey has some Pokemon it can evolve to, so can Rattata, Spearow, Pikachu can evolve, but it will not because we can't actually evolve our Pikachu in this game, so forget that ever happens. Nidoran can evolve. Both Nidorans can evolve. We can see other Pokemon after this. That's where all these gaps come into place. And evolved Pokemon are a lot stronger than they were once before. Like, for instance, I'm like now a Butterfree. Its defense was like, what, 16 or 18 before? Its speed and special are really high right now. It also went from bug type to bug flying. And it learned Confusion, which is a psychic type move, which I cannot wait to use. That's a reason why I wanted Imlik to hit level 10, because that move is going to be very helpful for this upcoming boss fight. Gym boss, whatever. So yeah, that's something we haven't experienced yet, evolution. That's why I wanted to catch a Caterpie, so that we could show off evolution. That's why I wanted to get Imlik level 10, so we could show off evolution. If you want to know why I muted something earlier in this episode, I said the word evolve. On accident. We're not ending the episode off until he until he levels up. So yeah, Pokemon can evolve. Pokemon get stronger when they evolve. Not all Pokemon evolve by leveling up. We'll find out Pokemon that do later on. Will we run into any naturally? I don't think so. Oh, we already have one that does. But we'll get into that later. So yeah, I think Imlik's level up into the beautiful butterfly that he is just a perfect episode ender. Plus, we've been going for almost 40 minutes by now, so we'll call it there. Daisy leveled up, I think, once. Jock leveled up twice. Jolt leveled up once. Imlik leveled up twice and evolved into Butterfree. And Joey is just a rat. Just a rat. He stole someone's lunch money. That's all fine. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this episode of Pokemon Yellow Nuzlocke. Next episode, probably more grinding. You only need to level up Imlik a little bit more, and now that he knows an actual move, we can cut out the learning, getting only half experience. So level up should be going a little faster next time, and people should not be getting hurt as badly as Daisy did all that game. So yeah, Daisy, you're gonna go back into the first spot so that you can start actually getting full levels, full experience. How close are you? 87. That should take like 4 fights then, instead of the 8 fights it will take fighting normal Pidgeys. So yeah, let's save the game. That took, yeah, 3.5 hours. That's kind of long. Like, I mean, we have 5 Pokemon that I desperately want to train up to be even levels, or at least strong enough to take on this gym. So the leveling up's gonna take a little bit longer than if we had 4 Pokemon or 3 Pokemon. But it's gonna be worth it in the end because I don't want Pokemon to die, and I'm afraid. But until next time, hopefully you enjoy.